doon.
Correct.
Oo. Parang kaya nga parang yan ang isang nami-miss ko sa Korea eh. Nung nasa Korea ako 100 Mbps nagko-complain na ako. Pagdating ko dito ay may goodness.
5 Mbps
Kailangan lang sa kalahati.
Parang doon kahit
kaya
saan ka pumunta, di ba, may internet. Parang kahit wala kang wala kang data sa phone.
O kaya
SG.
next time na nasa SG ka, sige mag-live ka.
Ha?
Pero pag ako tong nasa Vietnam, hindi pwede
Bakit naman?
Ang signal.
Bakit hindi ka pwede mag-live?
Mahina nga ang signal doon.
Vietnam.
Mahina sa Vietnam.
Last year, nung nandun kami ng family ko, di ba, nag-FCC din yata. Ay, may FCC na ba nun? Wala pa. JS pala. Just Success. Ni-interview ko si Jason. Yung doon ako sa SG. Ay, live na pala?
Hindi ang naisip ko.
Ang biglang nag-hi. Hi, Julie.
Hello po, hello.
Sinusunod ko lang naman. Ang hirap talaga magsalita pag naka-extension eh. Sinusunod ko lang naman ang bilin ni LJ. Kaya si LJ ang ang pagbintangan niyo pag live ko na lang ng ng basta-basta.
Teka, may message ko nga si Neil, baka busy. Sige, lang ka dyan, chikahan lang kayo.
How should we do this? Okay.
Maaga pa naman pala.
Medyo maaga-aga pa. I need to set my watch. Kailangan nakatingin talaga ako dun sa watch eh. Nakasuot na nga ng watch, nakatingin pa ng watch.
Yan talaga.
Where na okay ka na sa advertisement?
Yes, andito na yung PowerPoint.
Andyan na yung maling PowerPoint joke.
Tama naman.
Wala pa yung natin, yung para sa last na webinar, pero nasa isang schedule lang.
Papasok na si Neil.
Pasok na si Neil.
Ano ba naman tong sunset na ito? Wrong timing ka
Oo nga, bakit ngayon medyo may araw pa nung mga last time, parang sakto lang yung mo.
Ewan ko ba, parang pinagpupumilit ni Sunshine na
Kailangan daw sikatan ka ng araw. This is your time to shine.
Grabe, para na akong vampira. Ano ba yan? Magsasink din yan. Hayaan mo na. So, pros and cons. Alam mo, Ana, ito medyo mahaba itong topic na ito kung tutuusin. If we really are going to delve into this, mahaba ito.
Sige, may part 2.
Feeling ko, pag-isipan mo nga kung magpapa-part 2 ka para i-organize natin yung
Sabi ni Neil, nandito na. Ayun, ito na.
As of now,
Yeah,
as of now, maglalaro lang tayo. Paglalaroan lang natin itong topic na to. Hi, Neil.
Hi, ang pogi. Hi, Neil.
Grabe.
Hi.
Hello.
Nasaan ka ng Earth?
Ay, nako. Daddy duties with the family.
Ay. Agawin ka muna namin sa yung tunakis.
Hi, Marian. O, yung aking
Hello, Neil.
Adopted son. Si Noe,
Yes.
ang panganay
Hello,
ko.
Tay.
Hala, anak ko din siya.
Magkamukha kayong dalawa.
Madami akong parents.
Ilan ba ang parents ni Ilan ba ang
Madami
parents
ako.
ni Noe?
Ina.
Nakahalata na ako.
Hindi ko alam kay Felix, kay Noe kung ilan. Pero ang masaya, ang daming kumukup-kup sa kanya.
Kaya nga.
Okay.
Mukhang may
Yes.
potential.
May potential maging
Nakahirap
adopted.
na kami ng mga magulang mo yung sustento namin, ha?
Hindi mo na ako kailangan maging ninong kung ganun.
Actually, mas kailangan ka, Sir Phoenix. Mas kailangan ka.
Oo.
Kasi yung mga adopted parents ang makikinabang.
Truly.
Sabi ganun na. Are we all set, guys?
Ready, set.
So same goes pag
Yes.
if you got anything to say, just say it. If I happen to interrupt you, just keep on saying whatever you want to say. Dahil ang inaano ko lang naman is dead air. That's it. So do not hesitate. Si Anna and Noe will be taking care of the comments, so just avoid looking at them and kasi nakaka-distract sila. unless you can multitask. Tapos, if in case na we will be muting you guys, just be mindful and unmute yourselves whenever Okay, so let's go. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Flip Chat and Chill. It's that day of the week again where we gather a bunch of people to talk about the ins, the outs, the ups and downs, the good, the bad, and the beautiful of freelancing. Today, our topic is, Anna?
The pros and cons of handling multiple clients.
So, ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you, kayo ba yung mga tipong gusto ninyo ng sangkatutak na clients all in one? Or do you want to have just this one steady client? What is your point of view? At the same time, lagay nyo sa comment section po kung saan kayo nanonood ngayon, and we will be greeting you very, very shortly. Today, our guest is, welcome back to Miss Marian Lanuza, somebody who I interviewed just this previous Jazz Success. Buti na lang na punta siya rito to tell us more about her experience in freelancing. And we also have another sandali. Marian, could you please greet the audiences pala? Sorry for that.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Thank you for having me again. And hopefully we'll enjoy this topic for this afternoon.
Definitely gonna enjoy it. Thank you for coming back. Now we also have somebody who we had on FCC before and also in Just Success ba? Yeah.
Yes.
So let's welcome him back. Another guy who has been in freelancing for quite some time, Mr. Neil. Please say something to the audiences.
Hi, Sir Phoenix. Magandang hapon po sa lahat na nanonood. Neil Reichel po here, and I'm a good friend of Sir Jason, of Miss Anna, hopefully of Sir Phoenix then. Trying to make friends with Miss Marian, di ba? And yun, just here to share experiences, di ba? That's all. By the way, please excuse lang, nasa mall po ako doing daddy duties for my 2-year-old daughter. So yun.
Wow, thank you,
Awesome.
Neil. Hindi mo lang talaga ako matanggihan, no? Ha? Nagpa-cute.
Si Miss Anna na nag-message sa'yo. Sabi ko, kung si Sir Jason to, okay lang, tatanggihan ko. Si Miss Anna, oh my God, pwede.
Naks naman.
Malakas talaga hatak ni Ana But speaking of which, there are 3 of us hosts again. Sana wag kayo magsawa sa mukha naming tatlo dahil nandito na naman si Anna. Welcome back, Anna.
Welcome back. Bakit nawala ba ako? Hello, everyone. Saan ba ako nagpunta?
Success ka lang pala, wala. Sorry.
Ikaw, winawala mo.
Wala na, nami-mix up na ako sa sa Just Success at saka FCC.
Na-miss mo ako,
But anyway, medyo,
Definitely.
oo. Relax ako ngayon eh. Parang wala na akong masyadong trabaho eh. Yan kasi, ladies and gentlemen, pag iniiwan ako ni Ana, abandon dito sa Hinahandle ko halos lahat ng mga admin works except for salamat na lang nandito sila Mahar, yung mga administrative assistants na tumutulong din sa akin. But hello to you guys anyway. And sino ba ang mga admins natin ngayon, Anna?
Si Mahar, si Mami Chato. Naku, sorry, hindi ko kilala lahat. Sino pa ba? Hindi ko nakilala lahat. Kasi every month nagpapalit.
Sorry. Wala daw siyang pakialam sa inyo, kaya ganun. Well, not really. I'm so sorry na I put you on the spot. I'm so sorry for that, Anna. But anyway, nandito rin si Noe, our beloved son daw ng halos lahat ng mga
ang anak ng nakakarami.
Freelancers.
Yes,
Yeah,
i-adapt
anak
niyo
ng
pa po
nakakarami.
ako. Okay, welcome. Hello sa lahat. Good afternoon. Before anything else, I want you all to show your support by liking and hearting this broadcast and then sharing it on your personal timelines para mas marami tayong viewers and mas marami tayong makaka-interact with uh, today during this topic natin, which is the pros and cons of handling multiple clients. For sure maraming makaka-benefit dito, and I just wanna say hi also to all the people who commented sa baba, si Jasmine, si Julie, si Janina, si Francisco, Cheryl, Joy, si JD na from HK pa. Ang sabi niya dito, Miss A, nakauwi ka na pala agad sa Pilipinas. Ang bilis naman. Siyempre naman, nanay ko yan eh. Balikan lang yan sa Singapore. Easy. At si Regina, si Ivy, si Cecil, si Alex, Julie again, Higurashi Kagome. If by the way, if there's any one of you who can't understand Tagalog, let us know in the comments so we will speak in English. But I do hope na Tagalog lang tayo kasi nauubos na yung English ko. So hello si Jerica, Feb, Karen, April Joy, Joanne, Kathleen. Sabi ni Kathleen, hi Coach Neil. Sabi ni Karen pala, hi Coach Neil daw. And si Kathleen, sabi niya, I've seen the guy during the Shopify event. Of course, Coach Neil is everywhere. Totoo yan. So, ayan. Hello, and share nyo pa to guys para mas marami tayo. Ayun lang.
To go. So thank you very much, everybody, for telling us where you're viewing this from. Why is the sunlight still bothering me? Ay, ganyan pala talaga. Ganyan na talaga. Wala nang ano.
Mamaya,
wala na
pag
akong
magdidilim
gagawin dyan.
na.
Wala na akong magagawa dyan. But anyway, here's our topic. Pros and cons of handling multiple clients. So, ladies and gentlemen, pakilagay nga, do you want multiple clients or just one client for the rest of your freelancing career? Yun ba ang preference ninyo? There is always a good and bad about the choices that we make in freelancing. Now, let's talk about the desires. Karamihan ng I think the majority of the newbies would rather have one client. I don't, prove me wrong. Gusto niyo ba ng one client dahil basing on your experience from BPO, gusto niyo yung isang client lang ng para na rin kayong naging trabahador ng isang kumpanya. Is that how you want things to be or not? Sabi ni JD Vargas na encourage na akong manood ng chat and chill kasi lagi na andito si Noe Ong. Oh,
naman.
yay!
Okay.
Naman. Bakit pangalawang
Nice.
invoice mo na to sa akin, JD
JD, send mo daw yung PayPal account mo mamaya.
All right. So, since nakatarget tayo kay since nabanggit si Noe, let me ask you, Noe, from the very beginning of your freelancing career, would you have preferred to have one client or multiple clients?
Well, the answer to that would be yung one lang muna. Kasi getting your feet wet pala in the freelancing world, it only would take one client to do that. And you have to familiarize yourself with everything, yung ins and outs. That's my preference kasi if I handled siguro multiple clients at that time when I was still starting, siguro I would have failed all of them at once. So that's the most probable thing that would happen. So ayun, very fortunate naman ako to have landed my first ever long-term client as my first client. So that was fortunate of me.
That's very nice. Buti naman yun ang naisip mo na agad. Because a lot of freelancers could easily be inspired by so many of us who have multiple clients. Sasabihin nilang, ay ako rin, gusto ko rin ng ganyan. Even, especially when they have their first client already. Pag nakita nilang meron pa silang oras and they can still do a couple of tasks, they would desire for more clients. What's your opinion on this, Neil?
Kumbaga, sinabi na ni Noe perfectly. If it's the first time talaga handling clients, as in the first time talaga, start with one. Not because of the money part, but because of the heartbreaking part. Yan. Here's a little context lang. Kasi imagine lang, first client mo, first 2 weeks, okay, kaya. Tapos ang binigay sa'yo na tasks is, sabihin na lang natin konti lang, tig 8 hours lang a week. Diba? Coming from zero to, ha? Coming from zero. And then you get another client, and then another client, and then another client. What's going to happen is, especially if you're a newbie, in my own experience, is you're getting spread too thinly, as in super nipis, na everything's bound to collapse. Everything's going to be bound to collapse. Na mangyayari, you're from high of high, as in sobrang, yes, PI, dami ko pera. Libre ko kayong lahat. Ano, halika, Jollibee tayo araw-araw, delivery tayo araw-araw, yellow cab, turo mo, ako bahala sa Charlie Chan mo. Tipong ganon. And then biglang bag-zero. Oh my God. Ay, patay talaga. Gut-wrenching, masakit. Siguro alam na ni Miss Ana na pagdaanan, di ba? Ay, ang sakit talaga. Si Miss Ana misma, I don't know if this is public, pero she shared the story about someone na nakapag-invest na ng kotse, na nawala pa yung kotse. I don't know if anyone could relate, pero for someone na, di ba, nag-umpisa ka maghulog, ang sakit. Kaya nun, pride mo yun eh. Dami ko sinabi, sorry. Pero at the end of the day, kung nag-umpisa ka pa lang, isa lang muna.
I really like that. It's very fortunate that you mentioned, Neil, about getting overwhelmed. Kasi itong si kasama natin si Marian, her story last week was about getting overwhelmed as well. It's not just pagsimula pa lang niya sa freelancing, everything was overwhelming, which led her to some bad taste in her mouth when sa freelancing. It's a good thing that she recovered from it. But Marian, now that you have more experience, would you still prefer to take things slow and have just one client, or would you want to go all out at subukan mo ng damihan ng clients mo?
Hello, thank you for that question. Anyway, for me, I still prefer to take slow. Kasi sabi ko nga last week na yung pace na ganon is it was very effective to me. But and then so ngayon I have 2 clients. Pero yung first client ko is they are both part-time. So the first client, it's only take me around 1.5 hours to finish the task, and yung isang client is like an hour or so. Tapos, so manageable siya sa ngayon. But then I already declined an offer sa Upwork kasi although the offer was really good, pero yung time ng task to be done is may conflict sa time ko. So I'd rather be straightforward to the client that I cannot commit to the time rather than paasahin ko kasi I might fail in it, and I don't want that to happen kasi, of course, I will suffer the consequences with that. So, I try to manage 2 clients for now. So, and then trying still to take it low.
That's very nice. Very good, Marian. Okay, Marian. Yeah, but that time na nagsimula siya and nagka-cut na siya eh. Marian, do come back to us if you're are you okay now? Okay ka na? I can see you right now. Okay. Sorry for that. Sorry for interrupting. Medyo nagpuputol-putol na hindi na maintindihan ang sinasabi mo because of the connection. But I hope that we will still continue because the good thing about how Marian's situation is she knew how to take things slow. Yan ang isang advantage ng nagkaroon ng experience na ganyan na na-overwhelm siya because she already know how to pace herself down. Neil, what about you? If you happen to want multiple clients, because like in Marianne's case, she is not taking 2 full-time clients, but just 2 part-time, very short-time clients. What would you advise when it comes to picking clients that you want to add to your arsenal?
Number 1, baka mawala ako bigla. Pero anyway, I'll make this really quick, practical. Una, aminin ko, naging swapang po ako dati sa kliyente because I needed it. There were so many due dates everywhere. As in, kumbaga, kumbaga, sa puwet na hinahabol ng aso, naunahan ka pa ng aso. Ganong katindi. Kumbaga sa nalulunod, nandito na yung tubig as hindi ka na kinain. Anyway,
Nalunod
anong
ka na.
suggestion ko? Nalunod. Maganda yung sinabi ni Marian. You get part-time clients. As in part-time clients. 2-3 hour work per day per client, maximum na yun. Pero the fastest way talaga, honestly, is this. Document what you're doing for every client. Yung Loom recording, i-video mo lang sarili mo what you're doing. And then, ipasa mo ngayon sa kaibigan mo, sa kung sino man. Diba? Ipasa mo lang yon and then ask them if they can do it. Halimbawa, your one task, 1 hour requires you 6 tasks. Diba? Document every task and then pili ka lang ng pinakamadaling task or pinakaayaw mo. Pili ka lang doon. Pinakaayaw mo. Ipasa mo ngayon sa kaibigan.
Kakat si Neil.
Nako, isa rin.
Baka
Isa.
Nagkakat ka ng konti Neil.
All right. Okay. So Neil, you are cutting a little bit. Baka nag-aano na yung baterya mo.
I still here, no? Wala ako.
Yeah, we can still hear you though, but tignan natin if you'll still stick around.
Pag nawala ka,
thank you very
utang
much
ulit
for
ka
your
ha. Attend ka ulit next.
yeah. But there you go. May isa ring input si ano what I love about Neil is he's being honest na sinasabi ng naging swapang din siya. So there is an advantage and a disadvantage of having multiple clients. What about Miss 100 clients? Kasi
Yes.
kita ko lang
Sabi
yung
ko kanina,
post.
huy, kinalimutan mo ko. Yung pala, hinahabol niya si Neil. Pero maganda yung
Yeah,
sinabi.
hinahabol ko si Neil.
Oo, pareho kami ni Neil. Nung nag-start kasi din ako, nandun ako din sa part na lunod na din ako. At magugutom kami kapag hindi ako gumalaw, diba? Pero nung time na yun kasi swerte lang siguro na after ko talagang maging prepared sa pag-aaral kung paano ito. Nagkaroon ako ng first client ko in after 3 days. Tapos after nun, meron ulit and then meron ulit. Mga invites yun eh. So parang yung time na yun, hindi ko siya magawang i-decline kasi parang pinagdasal ko to, blessing na maraming clients na gusto akong i-hire pero inisip ko rin naman kung kakayanin ko. So yung mga client naman na nag-hire sa akin, yung manageable naman lahat and mga fixed na, hindi naman yung time pala, flexible naman. So yung isa, general VA, yung isa parang nag-filter lang ako ng mga, nag-edit lang ako ng mga resumes, pero mga full-time to ha, pero yun nga, flexi-time. Tapos yung isa, may pinahandle din sa Trello, ganyan. So yung time na yun, hindi ko na inisip na na-overwhelm ako. Ang gusto ko na lang talaga kumita and talagang makaahon sa napaka sobrang completely down ako noon and sobrang wala rin akong tiwala sa sarili ko and eto na merong gustong mag-hire sa akin. So bakit ko patatanggihan, diba? So parang yung time na yun, pinrepare ko talaga yung sarili ko for clients talaga. So parang sa akin, swerte na maraming clients agad ang gustong mag-hire sa akin. And until eventually, ikaw na lang talaga yung magde-decline. Pero yun, afterwards, matututunan mo unti-unti kung paano bang hindi masayang yung clients na gustong i-haircut. So yun, parang sa akin, iba naman. Kung sa iba, one at a time lang muna. Yung time na yon talagang kailangan ko yun dahil magugutom na ako. Parang ayun yung sa akin, push sa akin. So, kailangan talaga ito, ba't pa ako tatanggi, nandito na yung grasya. So, yun sa akin. Yun sa iba, one at a time. Ako, gora lang. Sige, lumapit kayo sa akin.
100 clients eh.
Okay, congratulations for your 100 clients. Nakita ko yung announcement mo na yon eh. Ang sa akin naman yung kaya ko sigurong mag-handle ng multiple clients pero it really depends on the task like one of the audiences mentioned here a while ago. It really depends on the task kasi it's not so much the counts of the clients that I'm after pero yung yung kailangan pakinggan ko ang katawan ko kasi ang mahirap, matigas ang ulo ko pag minsan yung tanggap na lang ako ng jobs diyan, ano, sige, apply ka ng apply, tanggap, and then yes na lang ako ng yes. Maya-maya, kahit nagagawa ko naman yung mga tasks and masaya naman ako dahil may pera ako, ang problema diyan, come one day, burnout. Yun ang and burnouts naman kasi sometimes it just strikes you na hindi mo napapansin eh. Pag minsan ang burnout yung nararamdaman mo na parating na yung burnout na yun, that is quite good. Pero yung mga commonly na experience ko na bigla na lang dumarating. Alam mo yun, yung ayaw mo nang bumangon. Alam mong may trabaho ka, alam mong may pagkakaperahan ka, pero ayaw mo nang bumangon sa kama. And because of that, nag-iisip-isip ka na lang na babangon ba ako o hindi. Parang pagod pa ako. And I don't even realize na lumagpas na ang 5 oras na nakahiga lang ako sa kama. That is absolute burnout. Yun ang problema. So, I need to listen to my body kung kaya ko ba talaga itong mga tasks na ito regardless of whether isa lang ang client ko or marami akong clients. That is something that I think people should learn to do because it is kind of hard to listen to your body pag minsan pag taggutom na, hindi mo na talaga papakinggan ang katawan mo eh. Right, Anna?
Correct. Basta importante na lang ay kumita. Sa start lang naman.
Yes. So, let's go to our audiences. Marami silang opinion. Let's go with, sino ba ang ano?
Yan.
Sino ba ang magbabasa ng ano? There you go.
Yan, si Ginay na sabi niya, I think it depends on the tasks kasi I was handling 4 clients na writing lahat. So imagine typing out a total of 5,000 words every day. Nakakaubos ng brain cells. Pero honestly, I'd rather have 2 or more to have a safety net. So basically hindi naman sa sinasabi namin na desperation lang yung nagkukos ng pag-handle ng multiple clients when you're starting out. Because it really, as what Janina said, it really depends on the tasks. Kasi if they're manageable naman, then you can have a lot of clients to start with. Kasi for example, etong sa kanya, may may article writing, kumbaga, na task. Tapos pag yung isang kliyente niya naman is to answer Facebook inquiries, yung mga ganun lang, to manage the page. You can manage. Pero yung having 4 clients to write out a total of 5,000 words every day, siguro kung ako yun, ubos na ako sa 1,000 word pa lang.
Hindi ka na makakausap na parang zombie.
Yes.
Nakakahanga na.
Kasi it's different eh. Kasi nag-try din ako niyan dati na mag-article. Kasi pag pumasok ka sa online freelancing, lahat talaga ng job na available na kaya mong gawin, papatusin mo, 'di ba? Ganun ako eh. So aside from finding looking for bookkeeping jobs, I also applied for mga article writing, yung mga technical article reviews ng mga games, ng mga slot machines, so mga casino kumbaga. And I landed a client and kahit nga 300 words per article per week ang ginagawa ko nun, uubusan pa din ako ng ideas. So paano na lang pag 5,000 words yung mga assignment ko nga dati di ko ginagawa sa school eh.
Tapos dito paano?
Tapos ganito pa yung trabaho ko. So ayun, it really depends on the tasks and on what you are comfortable doing. Kasi if you are really happy doing stuff na kaya mo naman i-handle ang multiple clients at the same time, for example, pagpalagay na natin yung Facebook ads, if marunong ka na talaga and you just run ad campaigns, you can always do it naman with multiple clients. But then again, experience would be a prerequisite, kumbaga. So, ganun siya.
I love that. I love that. Yes, hi Neil. Welcome back. Bumili daw siya ng bagong phone.
Hinablot ko lang to. Kaya kailangan ko tumakbo. Okay, game.
I love what Noe said a while ago na yun nga yung tignan mo kung kaya mo. Yeah, but I noticed a comment here from Francisco saying, ako 1 week na hindi nasikatan ng araw dahil sa 3 client na ang nagsunod-sunod. Black Friday, Cyber Monday is coming. Yes, the thing about having clients is, multiple clients is, there are times na magiging busy silang lahat. Yun ang problema eh. Kasi on normal days, we can definitely handle more than 3, 4, 5 pwede. On normal days. Pero paano na kapag peak season like yan nga, yung mga Cyber Monday, Black Friday and stuff, Christmas, yung mga yon, busy and highly demanding ang mga clients natin at those times. Yun ang mahirap. So if you can, katulad nga ng sabi ni Neil, na try to delegate, try to share kung overwhelming na yung work na yon, you try to share at during those days. Kaya nga tayo may freelancing na meron na part-time, temporary, hindi naman permanent. So you have to consider that if you're going to share your work, you have to make sure that they understand that this is not a job that you will give to them forever. So that's another thing that you have to deal with. Ito ang mga minute details that you have to take care of when you are having multiple clients. Now, if that is the case at tayo medyo nahihirapan kumuha ng mga multiple clients, how will you find that one client that you want? Neil?
The dream client, yan ba yon? The unicorn client?
Yes.
You're the one.
The one? Ito lang sikreto dyan. Parang love life yan. Try and try until you find. Kasi if you keep, ako lang ha, honestly, I'm sorry if I sound super practical or sobrang kalye no mga iniisip ko, pero it's what worked for me. Ang tingin ko lang is, yun nga, instead of finding that perfect and hoping that becomes the perfect na, teka, sendan ko ba to? Hindi. Sendan ko ba to? Hindi. Ang siguro talagang best is you continue getting clients. Get, disqualify as fast as possible until you find the one. Yun, until you find the one. If I may lang, add lang, sorry if I got cut off kanina, is meron akong sinusunod yung 3-legged stool. A stool stands best on 3 legs at the very least. If you make it 5, there's no difference with it having 3. So tama na yung 3 legs, 3 clients, okay ka na doon. Kung nawalan ka ng isa, okay lang, hanap ka ulit ng isa. Medyo kaya pang bumalance eh. Yun yung ko doon. And one suggestion na I would highly recommend people watching is watch videos like this. Kasi the first time I got a client, never kong naisip yung mga Cyber Monday, Black Friday, na kakailanganin ng extra load ng kliyente. Diba? I mean, sino ba nagsabi na may Black Friday sale dito sa atin sa Pilipinas? Sino ba nagsabi na may Cyber Monday? Tapos biglang sasabihin sa'yo na, hey, I need you to do extra shifts or extra 6 hours of work, or can you guys do this, or can you do this? Alam nga namang humindi ka, tapos biglang caught off guard, patay. So yun 3-legged stools, 3-legged stool. Yun ang pinakamaganda. Delegate, document, and then delegate. Yun yung ko doon. Suggestion ko para doon. And finding that perfect client, the unicorn client, hindi ko masabi. Sa totoo lang wala. Hindi. Ang hirap pag sinungaling, lalo kung live. Siguro. Parang wala talaga. Wala talaga. Kasi hindi rin naman ikaw yung perfect VA, freelancer.
Yes.
Na para sa kanya. Parang asawa, di ba? You eventually work together until you make it work. Yun. So, continuous adjustment. Ganun. So, sorry sinabi ko, walang perfect client. Walang dream client.
Oo nga. Pwedeng
I love
magdagdag.
that.
Pwedeng magdagdag.
Go ahead, Anna.
Tama si Neil, no? Oo. Parang sa mga na-experience ko din, pagiging freelancer for 3 years na, parang totoo nga, parang wala talagang perfect client. Kaya dapat talaga i-take advantage mo. Kung halimbawa ngayon, kumikita ka sa client na to, i-take advantage mo talaga na yung income na kinikita mo dito, isi-save mo pa rin and then maghahanap ka pa rin ng panibago. Kaya yung reason na hindi ka dapat talaga mag-rely sa iisang client kasi wala talagang forever ba? Kahit malakas kang kumita sa client na to, eventually pwedeng mawala yung client na yon, 'di ba? Yung iba, meron akong nababasa na namatay yung client, 'di ba? Yung iba nalugi ang negosyo. Yung iba ayaw na lang talagang mag-hire, 'di ba? So, yun talaga yung reason kaya
Or
talagang
tinamad yung client.
tinamad na, 'di ba? Or nawala ng jowa, tinamad sa buhay. Yung
These
mga
happen.
ganon.
These happen.
Diba? So, ikaw kakalimutan, virtual lang kayo nag-uusap. So, mamaya hindi na magparamdam. Kaya talagang natutunan ko last year na sobrang na-down na naman ako na talagang bumaba yung income ko na hindi ka talaga dapat mag-settle sa isang client lang. Talagang make sure mo na meron ka talaga dyan na backup anytime talaga. 2, 3. Yan. Ako talaga max ko 3. Para lang talaga safe na safe. Kasi kung aasa ka doon sa isang client na yun at biglang nawala, magsisimula ka na naman sa panibago, di ba? Parang, ang hirap pagka ganun. Sobrang naging desperado ako nung time na yun. So yun, talagang hindi ka dapat magstay lang sa isang client. Merong part-time, merong full-time, sige, gora lang. At basta, hindi mo rin napapabayaan yung health mo. And delegate, yun. Delegate din.
Yan ang kagandahan ng merong advertisement kasi ang kinakain ko ngayon is tinapay. Yan ang
Ako may cheese. Alaman mo yung cheese ko sa tinapay,
buti pa si Nila damit. Take note. At
Damit ang
I was
ina-advertise.
wondering about this. I was wondering about this bread because basta nakita ko lang so I picked it up. I was passing by the store, sabi ko, ano kayang kukunin ko? Is it gonna be clover today? Nakita ko to and I got curious. Ano kaya tong tinapay na to? So I just took it. Ever since, nung kinuha ko, kumuha na rin ako ng hopya. Kumuha na rin ako ng biscuits. So yeah.
O
Kaya
magkape ka.
magmerienda rin kayo mga freelancers. I got Swiss Miss. Magmerienda rin kayo mga freelancers. Hindi lang multiple clients. Kailangan multiple bread, multiple food, multiple jowa, ata, I don't know.
Multiple phone.
Yeah, multiple phone.
Basta
Katulad ni Nila.
Negosyong to. Hindi. Sa negosyong to. Actually, ang maganda dito is, I don't know if Marian would agree, pero I think she would agree. The only thing na pwede, everything here is allowed na multiple clients, multiple tasks, multiple skills. Pwede. Ang wag lang natin multiple is yung partners natin. Yun lang yun. Pero multiple offers, multiple skills, sige lang. Eventually, you will find the one. Pero again, it's not going to be the perfect dream client. Diba? Pero you start lang.
Yeah.
Yun, you start taking action. Ay, gigigil na naman ako.
Yes.
I totally agree with Mr. Neil.
Oh, that's nice. May ano ako dito. I would like I would like you, Marian, to address these two viewers kasi magkaiba ang comments nila. Francisco said, "For me, multiple clients because you can learn more." On one hand, my point nga siya. It's true. You will grow faster if you have multiple clients. Pero ito namang si Mary Jane, sabi niya, experienced multiple clients at ang hirap. So now I prefer one client na lang na good paying. Okay. So how would you determine if you are the kind of freelancer who would rather take multiple clients or just one client? Marianne?
For me, ako kasi, yung purpose ko ngayon, if getting into multiple clients, is to learn different fields like for social media, internet research, e-commerce. Pero I see to it na ano lang siya, minimal time lang for each client. Kasi ang purpose ko is to learn through having multiple clients is I'm learning at the same time. Pero eventually, ang main goal ko is to have one client na I can apply those learnings na nakuha ko from the multiple clients that I had. So, I agree also yung sinabi ni Noe na as long as you think you can manage the task, and then hindi naman siya I think na hindi rin masasacrifice mo yung time for the other clients. Having multiple clients siguro, maximum of 3 for like 2 hours of work for each. I think that is manageable for me. So having multiple clients as a form of learning, eventually having the goal na to have that one client, applying all those learnings from those multiple clients.
I love that. I love that. Thank you very much, Marian. I think a lot of our viewers agree with your point of view. Yun nga yung hindi naman natin sinasabi na, ladies and gentlemen, we are not telling you to choose between the two. Sometimes you just have to discover what your path is. Sometimes, katulad ni Julian, when I decided to get my first sideline part-time, 4 months pa lang ako noon sa first client ko. Pero by God's grace, nakayanan ko naman po. And I was able to give my husband his first client. There you go. See, katulad din ng sabi ni Neil, sometimes you need to take other clients aside from what you have right now. If you are not happy with this, then at least you can just ditch it or pass it to someone else. And when it comes to tasks, you can still pass it to someone else. Nagbe-benefit pa yung someone else sa ginawa mo. Sabi naman ni Karen dito, as long as kaya mong i-handle ang bawat client, you can manage naman. At pros din kasi if any of it nagkaroon ng problema, may fallback kang iba. That is the advantage of having multiple clients. Now let me ask you guys, what is the disadvantage of having just one client? Neil?
Gigil na ako, no? Sorry sorry, maingay yung background ko. Ganito, imagine lang, bawa si Miss Anna, si Noe, si Marian, ako, si Sir Phoenix, diba? Imagine lang, we're not VAs, we're not freelancers, we're all business owners. So, for a quick 10 seconds lang, imagine of ourselves as business owners, okay? Ang pinakamasakit is single source dependency. Single source dependency is one platform, one client, one source of income. So ngayon, you're a business, hindi ka lang, no? Yung si Neil Reichel is a business entity. So, hi, Marian's boy. Okay. So, single source dependency is si Neil Reichel is a business owner. Ano ba yung mga legs niya to earn money? So, number 1 is meron siyang freelancing work. Number 2, meron siyang brick and mortar business, pwede ganun, offline. Number 3, meron siyang investments. Ganon. Hindi ako financial advisor ko ano man. Pero what you're actually preaching has a point. If you're single source dependent, one job, even if employed ka, masakit yon kapag nasiba ka. As in, super sakit yon. Second, what if naman, halimbawa, employed ka lang, balik tayo sa employment, diba? Pero you have multiple connections with HR companies or with HR people, ganon. At anytime mangyari, okay lang. Okay? Hindi ka pwede mabuhay. Literally pwede, yes, sa isang network lang. Pero, sobrang risky talaga siya. Sobrang risky talaga siya na iisa lang. So, disadvantages is, basta. Imagine mo na, may hinihulugan kang kotse, nawala yung pagkukuha naman ng hulog or ng bahay mo or pang tuition fee mo. Tapos, may anak kang maliit. Tapos, biglang sasabihin mo sa kanya, no school muna? Seryoso? Yun ba talaga yung sasabihin mo? No school muna? Or, wait, wala mo ng 7th birthday ngayon? Next year ka na lang mag-7th birthday? O kaya 15 ka na, hindi ka pa rin nagsa-7th birthday, pinapangakuan mo pa rin yung anak mo? Diba? Iyon, siguro ano lang, I just want to give lang context. I just want to share ng experiences sa mga nanonood na being comfortable with one client, walang problema. Pero kung meron kang other sources of income, kung employed ka pa, okay lang yun. At least hindi ka single source dependent kung isa lang kliyente mo. Ngayon, kung ito lang ang source of income mo, freelancing lang, make it at least 3. Yan yung akin. Kasi, papunta ka pa lang, nakain ko na yung bigas.
Pabalik na.
kapag kinain na namin ni Miss Ana yung bigas, alam na namin, ang dami pa namin pwedeng pagdaanan, yes. Pero ito na nga, sinasabi na nga namin sa inyo dito sa Facebook Live na to, the possibilities. The possibilities, and it's really, really painful. Gusto mo kong i-describe ko sa'yo, merong mapait na lasa sa bibig mo na hindi mo maalis-alis. Na kahit natutulog ka na, nandun pa rin yung lasang yon. Halos masuka-suka ka na. Ganun ka-stressful yon. Sorry.
I love that, Neil. Ang kagandahan, oh, what you're talking about is peace of mind. That is something that uh, everybody wants, a peace of mind. Pero pag minsan kasi nakakalimutan natin yan eh. We are, katulad nga ng sabi ni Anna, pag minsan taggutom talaga. And we keep on grabbing and grabbing and grabbing kung po pwede. Tapos ang iniisip natin is yung security natin na baka pag mawala itong client na ito, kailangan okay ako dito sa isang future potential client. Yung mga ganun. But the problem there is, at the end of the day, if you're going to settle for just one client, where is your peace of mind? Are you secured? Do you ask questions about your future? If that is the case, then it is highly recommended that you take some jobs, some small jobs here and there, para naman uh, to present yourself to the world that you are available for, just in case na yun nga mawalan ka ng main source of income mo, it'll be easy for you to slip back in to freelancing. Yes, na ano ito ni yes, good thing na pinpoint ito. Alex said, any thoughts on inputs on the dilemma of Simon Smith as posted a while ago on the FB Flip page? In essence, he has two clients. Perhaps Anna can further clarify, as she also responded to the aforementioned post. I haven't read this post. Anna, what about this?
Parang ang problema yata ni Simon Smith as meron siyang isang full-time client na nag-earn siya ng 80K. Tapos meron siyang second client na part-time lang pero 100K yung kinikita niya. Tapos parang masyadong full loaded na siya and ayaw niya namang mag-delegate kasi parang wala siyang makitang parang wala siyang maaasahan or wala siyang tiwala doon sa ma-hire niya na iba. Kaya parang ano bang gagawin niya? Bibitawan niya ba yung isa or i-continue niya? Yung ganun. Tapos yung family niya rin pala, wala dito, nasa Davao ata. So parang solo lang siya sa buhay. So parang hindi siya na-motivate. Parang ano siya, medyo gulo nga siya kung ano ba talaga. Kaya nag-post siya, nagtanong siya ng mga suggestions sa mga flippers.
Well, first of all, congratulations, Simon Smith,
Oo nga,
for
congrats.
hitting the jackpot. Yeah, kasi, and for sure, since pinost mo yan, marami nang lumalapit sa'yo na, can I just take that job?
Yes, true. Marami.
And I know na yun ang sinasabi mo na you cannot just trust anybody because you have your own ways. You have your own ways and you have your own quality. My issue here is, why can't you trust the other people to take your job? Pag minsan kasi, it's you don't have to entirely give your job to somebody. If there is trust issues, for me, hati-hatiin mo yung tasks. Let somebody do this, let somebody do that, let somebody do this and do this and do that. By that time, siguro naman, na-measure mo kung ano ang skills nila, and perhaps you will be able to thin them down. And for you, ladies and gentlemen, who are vying for this position that Simon has, to make sure to prove yourself worth it. Kasi etong mga klaseng, ang problema kasi kay Simon, I sympathize with Simon. Ang problema kasi kay Simon, yung if forward niya yung trabaho niyo, pangalan niya ang nakasalalay doon. Right? So a single negative feedback from the client who has been satisfied with his work for eons, malaking feedback yan. Right? So it is up to you, freelancers, to study his ways, to study how he delivers, and then try to emulate that. Are you up for the challenge? Just because he has this 80K per month job or 100K per month job doesn't mean that you can just fool around. Na sasabihin mo na, ay, bago lang ako. No, no, no. That's not a good excuse. We are talking about big money here. So you have to take it seriously. And if you are going to ask Simon Smith to give you at least part of what he is doing, then you really have to be worth it. The question is, are you worth it? Dahil dyan nagda-doubt si Simon eh. Now, as for you, Simon, I hope that you find it in your heart that you can you can find ways to delegate, because that is another task that you need to learn for future's sake. As of now, you're a big hitter, and if in case there will be another client that will come on your way, this episode will happen again. And if you cannot find any solution for this personally, that you cannot entrust your own job to other freelancers, then the answer is you really have to choose between the two.
Tama. Parang nasuggest ko nga siya actually, Phoenix. Parang
Mm.
blessing sa isang freelancer na katulad natin na tayong habulin ng clients. So dito
Yeah.
papasok naman yung mindset na i-treat mo talaga tong freelancing as a business na pwede kang magtayo ng agency, pwede ka ring mag-hire ng ibang na magiging makakatulong ka din at the same time din sa ibang naghahanap din ng trabaho, 'di ba? So parang ako din naisip ko din yan actually. Kaya nung pinutap ko din yung Upwork agency ko nung nakaraan, sabi ko bakit ko sasayangan yung isang client at i-decline ko kasi ino-offer niya sa akin calls. Ayoko talaga ng calls lalo na ditong maingay ang mga junakis. Hindi
Yeah.
talaga pwede, 'di ba? So sabi ko, bakit ko sasayangan? So, naging matapat lang ako sa client. Pwede bang i-hire mo na lang yung agency ko at meron akong mga taong mapagkakatiwalaan at magaling na makaka-handle ng mga calls mo na yan. So, pumayag siya. So, sabi ko kay Simon, baka pwede namang kausapin niya si client na ipapaalam niya na may i-hire din siyang VA. Tapos, ititrain niya rin kung ano yung quality ng work niya, ganun din yung i-input nung i-hire niya na VA na yun. So, dapat lang talaga, pagkatiwalaan niya yung ititrain niya or i-hire niya para hindi rin masayang lang yung client na yun, di ba? Kasi, blessing na yun, 100K and 80K, di ba? Parang bibitawan po ba? Pero kung
Yes.
magkakasakit ka na talaga at ayaw mo talagang mag-hire ng iba, dun ka talaga, sabi nga ni Phoenix, mamili na. Either yung isa lang i-maintain mo or yung isa bitawan mo, di ba?
Yes.
The thing about
Doug.
yeah, go ahead, Noe. Go ahead, Noe.
I read kasi siya parang it's the exact example of what I have read in a book. It's called The Cash Flow Quadrant by Robert Kiyosaki. And doon hinati tayo sa apat na kind of earners kumbaga or tao. Yung E or the employee, yung self-employed, yung business owner, and then yung investors. So, apat na quadrants yan. And I think si Mr. Simon Smith belongs to the self-employed kasi yung mga pag-describe ni Robert sa mga tao nandun is yung kaya nilang mag-generate ng business pero small lang siya kasi ang paniniwala nila sila lang yung pwedeng gumawa ng tasks kasi hindi nila ma-delegate yun sa ibang tao kasi meron silang belief na pag binigay nila sa iba, yung quality of output na maipapasa nila sa client nila is masisira. And kumbaga, ganun yung problema nila. So, I think, as a person siguro, ang maisasuggest ko kay Mr. Simon, no, is to figure out kung ano ba talaga yung gusto niya in his own life. Like, kung ano yung gusto niyang mangyari. Does he want to keep both clients or does he want to let go of the other one? Kasi if he wants to keep both clients, then he should start considering being a business owner instead of being, part of the self-employed. Yung being a business owner would mean assigning those tasks na pwede niyang i-delegate to the other people, and starting to entrust, kumbaga, those parang vital tasks dun sa ginagawa niya talaga para maka-free up siya ng more time because there's a reason why the most successful businesses in the whole world siguro are companies na merong 500 employees because simply put hindi kaya ng isang tao na gawin lahat ng trabaho sa isang business transaction. Ganun lang siya. So parang ganun yung nagiging problema niya. It's parang dilemma between what he wants to do and what he is as yung baga kung identity niya na ayaw niyang masira yung pangalan niya because the tasks might not be fulfilled properly. Pero ayon nga sa isa kong mentor, no, if you start outsourcing and the outsourced output is bad, it's not the outsourced person's problem, it's yours because you haven't delegated it properly, you haven't documented the process properly to the point na wala na siyang room for error kumbaga. So ayun lang.
do not be disappointed with this as well, Simon. Kasi uh, ka- at first talagang medyo mahirap. Kaya tulad nga ng sabi ni Anna, you need to train somebody. If you are really not satisfied with the work of everybody, then you need to start training somebody. And sabi naman ni Noe na, well, you got to put the blame on yourself, the responsibility on yourself. The thing here is, you're not just, when you are adopting a fellow freelancer, you're not getting an employee. You are building a partner. So you have to trust in that sense. Kasi siya itong tutulong sa'yo para makip mo yung image mo dito sa client mo, whomever you would want to pass on. Okay? So I hope you're satisfied with this, Simon. If you have any further questions, then go ahead and ask and we'll try to entertain it. Meanwhile, etong si Anthony, sabi niya, may gusto siyang i-share. Hello guys, I am quite reader and quiet reader and
Quiet.
listener dito. And I would like to share my comment. I think for me, ideal is 2 clients, one full-time, one part-time. Kasi yung task is unpredictable. Unpredictable kasi minsan ang dami ng task, minsan sobrang konti. Paano kung magsabay-sabay sila na magbigay ng task? Yun lang po. Thank you. Yeah, Marian, I would like to pick up your brain on this since you have particularly 2 clients na loose naman sila. Pero there are times when you will get busy. So how would you manage these clients na parehong part-time when they start getting demanding?
So, siguro I will be honest with them na ito yung magiging available time ko. And then, on my experience with my first client, siya yung nag-adjust sa time. Kasi sabi niya, when he offered me the position, sabi niya, yung time zone natin is very much far apart. So, what time do you suggest for you to work? Tapos, nag-suggest ako, pero sabi niya, I don't want you to work on a night shift. I want you to sleep, ganun. So, I'd rather let you work on a day shift. And then, or kung shift na anong gusto mong available ka. So, it worked out and day shift yung kinuha kong time to work for her. Yung isa naman, anytime lang yun. Kasi pag meron lang siyang binigay na task, saka ko lang din siya gagawin. So, I think, just be honest with the client na and I think they will adjust to it naman. Kasi lalo na kung gusto na talaga nila yung task. And then, they will and as long as ma-accomplish mo yung task, I think there will be no problem with the client with that. Just be honest with them.
Very good. Well said, Marian. Medyo masungit si Data sa atin ngayon. Kung kailan nasa when Marian was reaching the end, nagpuputol siya ng konti. But yeah. So Neil, this is another phone, right? Bumili ka na naman ng isang phone.
Hindi.
Ibang phone ka na naman.
Bumili ka. Okay. I would like you to, since may nasabi dito si Alex na naman sabi niya overflowing si Neil with info, with passion, and based from his experience yung mga sinishare niya. Great info tips. So are the rest of us. Si Neil kasi whenever he speaks his opinion, he's really passionate about it. So ang ko lang, Neil, do not apologize so much because ganyan lang talaga ang nagiging passionate. So am I. Ganyan din pag So let me ask you. May nagsabi dito I'm still in search of that unicorn client. Sana mahanap ko na ang the one for me. And nabanggit mo na kanina na there really is no unicorn client. Really? Totoo ba? Is there really no unicorn client, Neil?
Naghahanap pa rin ako. Kung ikaw,
Yeah.
Bernice, hinahanap mo siya at wala kang ginagawa kundi hanapin lang siya without doing anything, sasabunutan kita. Walang mangyayari. Hindi. Kasi, talaga, wala talaga. Again, I always go back to this quote. Every master was once a disaster. your bad client before without proper communication will forever be a bad client. But a bad client before with proper communication will become a good client. Sinabi na ni Marian perfectly. Sinabi niya na, eto, I can't work during these times. Or sinabi ng client na, I don't want it to work during the night time. So, binigay lang yung expectations. Si Ana, tinanong sa kanya ng kliyente, I want you to take calls. Sinabi niya, diba, na I have an agency. I'd pass you over to my agency. Diba? Yun, it's all about communication. Tingin ko talaga, constant communication. I even think, honestly, is that regardless of how good you are, if you don't communicate well with your clients, wala. Naku, yung unicorn client na akala mong unicorn client na, magiging monster client pa. Kasi na,
Yes.
ayun nga, walang communication. So, gusto ko lang ano ng konti kay, ano pangalan nito kanina? Si Smith? Yung guy?
Yeah, Simon. Yeah.
Si Simon, okay. And connecting din. The part of delegating, if he's still having difficulty delegating, what if lang not get parts of his work to delegate, pero parts of his daily routine sa trabaho niya or sa pang-araw-araw niya. Example lang, yung paglalaba takes 2 hours of his day. Di, huwag mo lang kunin yung paglalaba. Doon ka na lang, okay. So I now bought 2 hours extra per day for this. Mas makakahinga na ako. Diba? Baka doon pa lang pala, makakahinga ka na. Kasi admittedly, there are some people who cannot trust anyone to do the work. Most likely, these are creatives, diba? I don't see Van Gogh, diba, getting someone to do the painting for him, diba? Kasi yun yung zone of genius niya. So, ano yung mga ibang bagay na pwedeng hindi niya na lang gawin para doon siya nakafocus din sa work. Yun yung one perspective lang na I want to think of lang na baka posible. Example lang, ito. Mondays are very overwhelming days for most freelancers. As in, very overwhelming. So why not start your work on a Tuesday? Sabi ko, when I got my mentor, sabi ko, oo nga, no, bakit niya hindi? See, the most surprising things, the most genius things are basically right in front of us, hindi lang natin pinapansin. So, again, for people watching this, make it a habit to invest time sa mga ganito. Kasi ang dami mong mapupul. Ako ngayon ko lang napupul. Oo nga, no? Ano ba yung Cyber Monday noon at saka Black Friday? Hindi ko nga yun inisip before eh. Diba? Ang gusto ko lang, pera. Paano nga kung biglang? Swerte ko lang na hindi nangyari sa akin yung part na yun. Diba? Na holiday halimbawa or kung meron kaming activity, tapos biglang nagkaganon. At putik, baliktad na talaga ako. Away kami mag-asawa. Ano na, diba? Pero yun, invest a little more time watching this. Learn to trust. Kahit paunti-unti. And hindi naman lagi tungkol sa work mo na freelancing. Baka naman pala may mga ibang bagay na pwede kang i-outsource. Diba? Pagluluto, yung pag-iisip lang ng lulutuin, magbabatuhan kayo mag-asawa, ano gusto mo ulam? Ikaw bahala. O baguhin mo yung pagtanong, ano ayaw mo ulam? Tapos nag-aaway pa. Instead na ikaw, ba't di na lang kumuha ng tagaluto, idala na lang yung ulam sa inyo, tapos na, problema, wala nang issue. So, yun. Yan lang naisip ko. So, sorry if hindi ako makatagal. Pero, it's nice meeting everybody. Sorry, pero I really enjoyed this. As in, sobrang nag-enjoy. And, yun lang.
May next time pa naman, Neil, at saka magkita tayo sa Christmas party.
Yes, please.
A-attend si Neil sa Christmas party, kaya yung mga gusto makita si Neil, umattend kayo ng Christmas party ng Flip.
Okay, I will. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, bye-bye, Neil. See you again.
Salamat. Yes.
Yeah. You'll be hearing from me. Okay. Well, sesermonan kita. Yeah, ano ako natitrigger ako sa mga pinagsasabi niya. Gusto ko sana mag-interrupt pero sesermonan ko na lang sa PM. Anyway. Thank you very much, Neil. Ang dami niyang nasabi, and I hope you, ladies and gentlemen, were inspired by what he said bago siya nag-goodbye. And if you have any concerns, if you have further questions about what he said, go ahead and feel free to message him if you want to, and he would likely answer you back. Basta do not expect every one of us to, respond to you immediately. Kasi mahal po ang oras nating mga freelancers. You have to understand that. Ang sabi ni, where's that?
Chrissy.
Nagkaroon ako ng sabi ni Chrissy, nagkaroon ako ng 7 clients and hirap ako i-handle kaya nagpatulong ako sa mga kapatid. Then after my end ng contract, nag-stick na lang ako sa 4 clients muna. 1 full-time and 3 part-time. You see, this is the thing about deciding our path. That's one good thing about freelancing. There is no such thing as an ending where we will regret our decision. Lahat ng mga decision natin sa freelancing, we can always go a 180 and start all over. Kung nagkasira-sira ang career mo in freelancing, it's okay. You can just take a break, breathe, and then start over again. Si Ana, dumating din siya sa point na halos depression na ang naranasan niya sa freelancing. And yet, she rose up. She built herself again. The same with Marian, with her story last week. She went through a tough time because of some decisions that she made. Yun na, overwhelmed siya. And then she tried to rebuild again. Okay, so Marian is gone. I don't know if she's coming back. So how about etong nabanggit ni Neil na try to delegate and learn. And speaking of learning, sino sa inyo ang mag-advertise?
Yung anak ko.
Ako,
Ayan.
anak lagi yan inuutusan.
Gora, anak.
Yan. Let me know if nakakita niyo na.
Yes.
Yan.
Para ka talagang si Ana, no? Let me know if nakikita niyo na.
Ganun
Of
talaga.
course, na-brief ako niyan.
Mana talaga. Sige, go.
Okay guys, so ito yung announcements natin for today. Yan. The VA Bootcamp is now lifetime access. Sa mga wala pang membership sa VA Bootcamp and nagpaplano na mag-enroll, you should enroll now because we have giveaways for the first 20 to enroll. Merong mug and stickers. And yung first 10 naman to enroll or to upgrade to complete galing accelerated package, you will have a one-on-one coaching naman, di ba?
Yeah.
So, kung ako sa inyo, i-grab nyo na to, lifetime access pa, so you can always go back to the lessons whenever you need to watch them again.
Correct.
So, yan. Enroll na kayo. Visit www.vbootcamp.ph/enroll. Ayan. And announce namin ulit yung Level Up for 2020 webinar series. Meron tayong series of webinars hosted by Jason Dulay himself to level up our skills and yung knowledge natin sa freelancing. If you don't have much knowledge, you have to join these webinars. Nagsimula tayo nung October 19 and magtatapos tayo by the end of the month of November. So ayan yung mga topics: advanced virtual assistants, Photoshop essentials, intro to Facebook ads, Amazon Seller Central, SEO in a nutshell yung last Saturday, and now will be this Saturday, Project Management 101. Huwag kayong mag-alala kung hindi kayo nakapag-tune in live. You can always go to the V Bootcamp page, and then yung sa units ba yan, Nay?
Yes.
Replay. So panoorin nyo kung ano yung gusto nyo topic na i-revisit and you can learn from there. So meron din tayong pero yung certificates for the live viewers lang.
Hindi ko sure kung paano yung certificate, pero kada webinar may pinamimigay na certificate pag na-attendan mo yung bawat series na na live, and meron ding mga action items.
Yan. So this Saturday at 8 p.m., visit na kayo, watch na the live webinar so you can get a certificate para sa portfolio nyo for getting clients. And also this November 27, I believe that's Wednesday, at 7 p.m., si Mon Agner naman ang magiging guest natin for Just Success. He quit his call center job to live the most YOLO lifestyle. So, kung ano yung YOLO lifestyle na yan, let's figure it out together sa Just Success interview niya. At November 27, 7 p.m. So,
7
ayun.
p.m. ha, Phoenix.
7
Talaga
p.m.
sa akin nakatutok si Hana.
So,
Hindi
ayun.
sa audience. Pati kayo, ladies and gentlemen, that's 7 p.m.
Yes.
Go,
I
Noe.
suggest you view this din live because Mon will be sharing his journey and kung paano niya nakamit yung YOLO lifestyle na inaasam-asam niya. So, eto na yung sinabi ni Miss Anna kanina na mag-join kayo sa Christmas party. Mr. Neil Reichel will be joining us together with Melissa Profeta and Sir Alan
Alan
Ngo.
mo.
Yan. So marami tayong lodis sa freelancing industry na makikita doon sa party. So when December 7, 2019 from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Saan? Sa Vikings MOA. Ayun.
Venue ha,
Eh,
Vikings venue. Baka doon kayo pumunta sa regular na Vikings venue. Sa
Vikings venue. Okay, Vikings venue MOA. And then yung theme natin, Bohemian. So ang sabi ni Sir Jason Dulay, and I quote, parang tambay parang tambay lang tayo mga lalaki sa mga bahay-bahay natin. So tignan nyo, search nyo sa Google. Kung gusto nyo sumali sa Christmas party, search na sa Google and prepare your outfits.
Correct. Yung parang walang ligo lang. Yun.
Ha?
Outfit na yung parang walang ligo lang in one.
Oo, parang walang ligo lang, ganun. Tapos pa-open na polo, ganun lang, di ba?
Oo.
Machohan tayo dun. So, may rate na 1,500. By the way, I will be there. So, from
Yes.
Cagayan de Oro pa ako. So,
lilipad. Buti ka pa, taga Cagayan, yung taga Baguio dyan, ayaw.
magkita-kita tayo doon. And hopefully, connect with you guys there. So, ayun lang naman. Let's meet each other.
See you there.
And then, sa mga
Oh.
hindi pa nakasali sa ating Facebook group, Freelancers in the Philippines, just go na to the Facebook group, Flip PH, and join. Tapos, yung mga hindi pa nakapag-start ng free VA course na ino-offer namin, nagbibigay po kami ng 5-day free VA course sa mga gustong sumali sa online freelancing. Just go to freevacourse.com and enter your details. Tapos, meron din kaming group for Pinay work at home moms. So basically, yung mga nanay dyan na nagtatrabaho online at home. Sali na kayo sa community natin dito sa Pinay Wams and interact with your fellow moms and your daily struggles and daily successes. Andun, sinishare namin doon. So, that's it. Thank you for joining us.
Galing ng anak ko.
Yan,
I'm so
sabi ni
proud
ano,
of you.
ba't ka magte-thank you for joining us? Kung kailan tayo mag-overtime ba naman, nagpapaalam ka na, no eh. Yeah.
Thanks pa tayo dito.
Ito, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the hour, pero well, we're a little bit past the hour already. Pero mag-overtime tayo ng konti. I would like us to touch a bit more on one of the comments here. Ang problema kasi dito sa topic na ito, I just mentioned it to Anna a while ago. Ladies and gentlemen, there's pros and cons of handling multiple clients. We can discuss this in many different facets, in different moods, and with a different perspective and a different objective in our minds. So I think if you want us to discuss further and deeper about this particular topic, just let us know in the comment section down below. Kasi marami pa tayong dapat na pagtuunan na specific na parts nitong handling multiple clients. So it's up to you if you want us to discuss this further in the future on our next episodes. We will prepare for that. Pero meanwhile, sabi ni Brian, yung bad client experience ko before, nirate ako ng 1 star sa Upwork on our first contract. In return, I still gave him 5-star because I learned a lot with my experiences working with him. After a year, kinontak niya ako ulit kasi he saw how kind my feedback was to him, and despite him being rude to me. Now we renewed our contract and my highest paying client na. Just don't burn bridges. Walang unicorn client, pero laging may kabayo na nangangailangan ng damo. I love that. I love this. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Brian. This is another thing that we need to discuss here. handling multiple clients. Eventually, clients will come and go. Katulad nga ng sabi ni Ana, we get to lose our clients sometime. Pati rin naman sa akin, nangyayari rin yan. Yung bigla na lang silang nawawala, magpa-follow up ka pa na ano na, kailangan mo pa ba ako? Wala pa rin silang ano. Yung isa naman, magrarason na, sorry, I'm on tour, blah, blah, blah. Ganun pala yung parang hindi na sila interesado sa project nila. Yung mga ganon, whatever we do, as Filipinos, we are always courteous. Tayo nga itong nag-hi sir, ma'am Pero ang isang masamang ugali natin, pag once na nadismaya tayo, inaaway natin yung tao. Generally, Filipinos are just like that. Kung ayaw mo, diwag! Ganon tayo Ganon tayo. We burn bridges. And that is something that we need to get rid of as Filipinos. Kasi nga, magalang na tayo. By default, people around the world will already love us because of how we treat them. So if we are going to close a contract, leave a contract, or just even if we are disappointed with our clients, be mindful of our actions and our words. Marianne, let me ask you, when it comes to being careful and saying goodbye to clients, what can you say? What is your advice on that?
Okay, I'll share my experience dun sa dinecline ko na invite for interview because nga there will be a conflict with the time ng task and then sa schedule ko din because kailangan ko din yung time, makukuha kasi yung time ko for my kid. So, syempre, pipiliin ko yung time ko for my kid than to work. Although it's a great offer. So, sinabi ko na lang, sinabi ko na I see it's a great opportunity for me to work yung sa task na yon, especially for learning. Pero, I need to decline it kasi it will coincide with another personal schedule. So, yun nga, sinasabi ko na just be honest, communicate well with the client, and then sabihin mo kung yung reason kung bakit. Pero if it's too personal, just say na it's a personal thing or something like that. So, it will not, parang hindi na parang hindi ka masyadong mayabang i-decline mo yung offer. So, grateful ka pa rin kasi I was offered for the invitation for interview, but I'm sad to decline it kasi nga I don't want to have any conflict with that time. So, yun.
I love that. Thank you very much, Marianne. Ana, ikaw itong multiple times na nag-decline ng client. Give us an example of what you should do.
Pag nag-decline? Minsan pag nagde-decline ako, yun nga, nag-offer din ako ng ibang tao na gagawa para dun sa task na yun. Para hindi rin nga sayang. Kung hindi ko naman talaga kaya, hindi ko rin ipipilit. Pero ginagawan ko ng way na parang iba magre-recommend ako kung sino yung pwedeng pumalit sa akin. Kasi nga, 'di ba? Parang sobrang nagte-thank you ako, na blessed ako na parang maraming client na dumadating. Pero kung hindi naman talaga kaya, ba't ko ipipilit, 'di ba? Kasi magsasuffer lang din yung quality ng work. So, magre-recommend na lang ako. Lalo na meron naman kami sa VA Bootcamp na students na pwedeng i-recommend dun sa client. So, yun. Nakakatulong ka na. Nakakatulong ka na, na-bless ka pa, na lahat na nandun na. Ayun, ganun. Bili pagkain Dumadaldal ka.
Yeah, oo nga si Ana Ana, Noe, what about you? What can you do to avoid burning bridges? Kasi pag minsan, hindi talaga maiwasan itong magalit Hindi talaga natin maiwasan magtampo. The moment we see the word, the sentence, I have to let you go. Pag once na sinabing ganun, pag minsan nag-boil na tayo. What can you tell people to keep themselves calm para makasagot ng maigi?
Well, hindi naman siya madaling i-control. Pero once na you feel angry, or kumbaga you feel something off, just put it off muna for the meantime. Do not immediately reply to the message, you can do that naman eh. So or you can acknowledge the message and then your reaction comes later or tomorrow. So that's not a problem naman. So the main thing is you have to feel it. Kumbaga, you have to feel disappointed, you have to feel sad, you have to feel heartbroken because it really is heartbreaking and you can't do anything to change that. You can however, you can always change how you respond to it. So wag mo siyang wag kang maging impulsive sa pagre-reply. Just feel it, feel the moment, feel the hurt, tapos let it pass and then always make sure to reply as friendly as possible and yun kasi magagawa mo na siya after you feel it kasi your mindset will be switched to move on na finding new clients and stuff like that, so you'll have distractions along the way. Just do gaya lang din yan ng pag nag-away kayo ng best friend mo, if or boyfriend or girlfriend or asawa ninyo, if you take a look at it, if you take a step back and take a look at every away na nangyayari sa inyo, the reason why it gets big is because you immediately respond to each other the moment you're both heated, parang ganun. So pareho kayong nasaktan, pareho kayong may nafi-feel na masama, and then you immediately respond to each other, and that's where the problem gets bigger and bigger. So ayun lang, just try to put it off and feel the hurt and then consider replying right after you have felt it.
Nice. Kaya, I'm quite impressed with you today, Noe. Kaya pa, you have proven to everybody kung bakit ikaw itong ina-adapt ng mga ng mga big time freelancers eh. That's good. I love that. I love that response. Now, the three of you, I am going to ask you, kayo, Marianne and Noe, I'm going to ask you to give the audiences your preference and why, the whether you want multiple clients or just one client. But before we do that, I'd like to address this question. Sabi ni Alex, can a separate topic on security in freelancing be taken up in another episode? Yes, we are going to take note of that,
Alex.
Alex. Thank you very much for bringing that up. And who knows if we will be talking about that next week or the next. But thank you. Yeah, and if all of you, ladies and gentlemen, are free to suggest if you have anything in your mind, just let us know and we will consider it. Okay, so let's start with Marianne. Marianne, what is your preference?
Okay, it depends sa goal. Like for me now, ang goal ko is eventually to get one client for long term. But ngayon, nasa learning stage pa lang din ako. So, I think yung having multiple client na at least with the minimum 1 to 2 hours work per day, like siguro sa akin is the maximum is 3 clients. Um, at the same time kasi, matututunan ko yung different field ng freelancing. Depende kung halimbawa for social media management, for internet research, for e-commerce, pero minimal lang siya. But at least meron akong exposure to each aspect. So eventually, if I get that a long-term client na I can magagawa ko yung lahat ng task na yun dun lang sa isang client, will be better for me. So also, depende din kung you think you can manage it. Sa tingin ko naman kasi as for now, I can manage the task. I actually have one more, pero still part-time pa rin. Para hindi rin overwhelming. So, that's it.
Wow, thank you very much, Marianne. May pa-shoutout ka ba or any advertisements?
Wala naman. Sorry. Wala naman. Hi lang sa, sa group chat. Meron na kami nadagdag na members sa group chat.
Ax.
Pasali
Si John
naman.
natin. Hello. Welcome to the group.
Thank you very much, Marianne. And I'm so glad that you're here with us again. What about you, Noe?
Ako right now I prefer having multiple clients pero yun nga maximum of 3. I always have to set a maximum number of clients per month so that I won't get overwhelmed, I won't get stressed, I won't get overworked. So it's a matter of knowing what you desire and having a concrete plan to achieve it. So in my case meron akong qualifier. So gusto ko ng 3 clients pero may gusto akong certain amount of fixed income per month per client from those engagements. So ayun. So ayun yung ginagawa ko and it's been it's really relative to what kind of lifestyle you're trying to live. So for me, yun, multiple clients ngayon. Pero again, if I were to go back in time and redo something that I did in the past nung pag-enter ko sa online freelancing, I would still have done it the same way na yung isang client lang muna. Ayun.
Love that. Thank you very much, Noe. Now, ano na to? Let me read something here. Sabi ni Mahar, ang Bohemian means heartbroken look daw.
Sawi
Ano
lang.
na ako? Hindi ako, I never felt that. Ano na kami?
Na-
Sabay ka na. And here is Jenna de la Cruz. Pants,
Shout
shout out po sa lahat ng nakikinig dito. Okay. And for me, pros and cons equals positive because natuto ka timbangin ang trabaho. I love that, Michaela. And Cecil said, for me, during those times, the best action is to not react. Yun yung kapag galit ka na. Yes. Yeah, good input, Cecil. And Christina said, to avoid being emotional, I always consider the consequences. Example, baka sa action ko, ma-report ako sa platform or ma-flag, etc. So, relax lang. Yes, those are great inputs. And I love what you did there, Christina, yung takutin mo ang sarili mo para kang bata, no? Takutin mo ang sarili mo. I love that. So, Anna, what about you?
Alam niyo naman ang stand ko, kailangan talaga multiple clients dahil madami kami. Pero yun, dito naman talaga kasi sa freelancing, dapat hindi mo ilagay yung, sabi nga, don't put your eggs in one basket, diba? So, kailangan talaga dito, para makasurvive ka, talagang kailangan marami kang clients. Pero kung ma-overwhelm ka, isa-isa lang muna sa umpisa until magamay mo. Parang ako, talagang ang max ko talaga, 3 clients. Pero at the same time, kahit may 3 clients ako, nagagawa ko pa rin asawa ko pa rin nagluto. Nagagawa ko pa rin maglinis ng bahay, maglaba, magplansya, maghatid ng anak sa school, nakaka-travel pag gusto. So, i-manage mo yung time mo na alam na sa kaya mo. Kasi ikaw rin naman ang makakasagot niyan eh. Actually, yung negative side ng pagmo-multiple client, parang hindi ko siya tinitreat na negative kasi pwede mo pa rin siyang ma-solve, diba? Like, yun nga, mag-trust ka lang sa iba at i-delegate. Ako, si Habi, nag-work na rin kasi yung client ko, hinire siya. Pero actually, dapat work ko yun. So, parang dalawa kami ngayon na gumagawa doon. So, siya yung gumagawa na talaga doon sa full-time ko na work na yun. Pero yun, maraming paraan para ma-handle mo yung multiple clients na yan. Kasi blessing talaga na marami kang clients. Ano ba gusto mo? Magutom. So kung ayaw mo magutom, grab lang ng grab, 'di ba? Pero make it a point na talagang kaya mo pa rin naman talaga yung pag-handle dun sa client na yun. Kasi kung hindi, di kailangan mo talagang magbitaw or mag-delegate sa iba, 'di ba? So yun, multiple clients talaga ako from the start. So yun lang.
Bakit ba kapag kayo itong nagsasabi nung ayaw mo, bakit gusto mo bang magutom? Bakit ba kapag kayo itong nagtatanong yan? Parang
Pwede magutom.
Inyo. Bakit kung ako itong nagsasabi nagre-react ang masa na ito naman si Felix, parang ano ba yan? Paano ba sabihin? Bakit gusto mo bang magutom? Ganun ba talaga ang pagtanong niya?
Bakit gusto mo bang magutom? Kaya kasi nag-aray. Gusto mo bang magutom?
Kasi tuwing sasabihin ko yan, yung napapa-atras na yung mga kinakausap ko eh. Nakakainis kaya. And here's another response from Chrissy. Sabi niya, with regards to burning bridges, may naging client ako na ini-insist na i-end ko na lang yung contract kasi kapag siya daw ang mag-end ay wala daw siya ilalagay dahil hindi daw niya ako kilala at ang ibibigay niya is 1 star. She is calling for Upwork assistance to that matter. I got hurt. That's why I gathered all evidences and showed it to her. Then after I showed evidences, she was sorry and gave me a bonus as a compensation for the confusion. Very good, Chrissy. Ito ang mga sinasabi natin na ano, na when it comes to being emotional, it is also good to post it on our group sa Flip because with that, you will be able to take time, nakahinga ka ng konti, and na-express mo yung frustrations mo sa group natin. And another is, other people will definitely comment on your situation. Sasabihin nila if they can relate or what you should do. By that time, medyo lumipas na ang oras, so you will be calm and you will have better sense in communicating with your future ex-client. Now, when it comes to pros and cons of handling multiple clients, the biggest thing that we need to express to you, ladies and gentlemen, is to take your time. These are the things that you can only learn by experience. So do not be in a hurry to decide on which type of freelancer you are. Would you rather have multiple clients? Would you rather have one client? What you can do is to study yourself if you are capable of doing things. And in order to do that is to take that one step. That one step is to get a client, get one client, get a 5 star rating, and see what you can do. Because by that moment on, you will know what you are as a freelancer, and you will be able to spread your wings and discover yourself the many things that you can do. However, fear not, ladies and gentlemen, because again, as I've said a while ago, in any error that we make, in any wrong decision that we made, it is very easy to just turn back, say sorry, and then move on. And then you can start all over again. So, in a sense, in freelancing, there is no mistake. All you need to do is to take that step forward and see where will it take you. Again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for taking this time to be with us, and I hope to see you next week. Bye bye.
Bye!
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thanks.
Marianne.